The topic for this panel is new markets for older communities. We've been working in older communities, what is generally called today first suburbs, both in the Philadelphia area and the New York metropolitan area. And there are a lot of similarities. A lot of the problems that we've discovered, a lot of the issues that were once city issues, urban issues, are now really part of the suburban landscape. And dealing with those issues, I think, is an important task and a real challenge for older communities. I'm going to talk about two examples today. In eastern Delaware County, Baltimore Pike, Baltimore Avenue. It's approximately a 5-mile corridor, actually starting in West Philadelphia and moving through 6 communities, Yeadon, East Lansdowne, Upper Darby, Lansdowne, and Clifton Heights. And I'm also going to talk a bit about what we learned earlier from a similar experience in Nassau County, New York, in a community called Newcastle. Many of these downtowns have sort of lost their purpose and their function, and they no longer function as traditional downtowns. We had a number of focus groups during our preparation of the Baltimore Avenue corridor study, and all of the focus groups with different communities told us basically the same thing, which is they want their downtowns to be Main Street USA. People think of their downtowns as family-oriented. They think of them as small town downtown, and this is an important concept. Some of the issues are that there's not enough traditional support. The retail support is no longer there. People cannot use their downtowns the way they used to use their downtowns.
Hi, we're at Lansdowne Borough Hall, and here we are. We're actually at the center of Lansdowne, at the intersection of Lansdowne and Baltimore Avenue. We're actually at the heart of the Baltimore Avenue corridor. And what we're trying to do here is create a new vision for the redevelopment of the entire span of this corridor. We're right about a block from the Lansdowne train station, which is on the R3 line, and in about 15 minutes we'll be at the University of Pennsylvania. We have an opportunity right now to shape the future of this area. We could do some planning. We can take a look at zoning. We can encourage building activity right up to the sidewalk so that it's pedestrian friendly.
One of the other things that I think is sort of important to look at is the opportunity for new housing, a new type of housing. There is demand that's being created in several of these communities that we're seeing, and that demand needs to be translated into a different housing product. Again, a lot of the infrastructure is already in place in these downtowns, and it's really an issue for planners and for town managers to take advantage of these opportunities that already exist.
Many years ago, the town of North Hempstead had become aware that there were problems in a hamlet of about 10,000 people called Newcastle. There was dark streets, deteriorated buildings, crack houses, brothels, all within a middle-class neighborhood. What could you do in this community if the town and the county and the state and the federal government were working with you, the developer? We will reduce the cost of the land. We will give you the zoning that you need. We will reduce some of the other tax issues that you might have. We will have the community with us at our side so that you won't run into community opposition when you want to build some housing or you want to build some commercial space. Our job was to facilitate the effort and to get it moving. And if we could do that and give people confidence that it was a worthy investment, then hopefully people would invest private dollars. And that's exactly what happened. We invested several $1 million in our town, but the overall investment is 60, 80, up to $100 million in private dollars coming into this community.
A lot of the issues that we are addressing here in Newcastle are not unique to Newcastle. They're not even unique to Nassau County or Long Island. They are really problems throughout our country. The success of Newcastle will be a model for all of New York and America. So I will be your partner in making sure that the ground we broke out there this morning gives so much fruit that we will look at it and praise God for all that He has given us. Thank you.